Happy Monday, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 Meteorologist Pat Cavlin here with a look at your forecast. We get you into the final full week of September. I cannot believe it, but we are here. And we do have some cooler weather on the way as well. But before that happens, rain chances do start to go back up. We've got isolated downpours out there today. Those chances increase the next few days. We are also watching a system that will move into the Gulf of Mexico by the middle of the week. Right now it looks to stay out towards Florida, but of course we keep a close eye on it. But again, we got that fall front on the way. So typical fall, typical late September here in the Gulf Coast, talking about a cold front and a potential hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. All right, so here's the first things first. We get through the rest of today. Hot and muggy, couple storms out there. There is a cold front right now across North Texas. It stays to our north, so it gets just close enough to spark off a couple showers and storms, but things stay hot as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. There is a second cold front, though, that enters the picture later Tuesday, and that will dive south. And by Wednesday, this front will spark off. Again, more shower and storm chances, but that clears the area as we get to Thursday. And that's where a nice drop in humidity comes in. We go from tropical green to that lighter color, that tan color, which indicates much drier air. So you will notice this drop as we get to Thursday and Friday. And it won't just be a drop in humidity, but also a drop in temperatures, mid to upper 80s for your highs and 60s at night. All right, this is the system that we're going to be watching in the Gulf around the middle to the end of the week. Right now, it is just a potential tropical cyclone. It is pretty disorganized, but it's also starting to get its act together fairly quick. And as we get into tomorrow morning, we do expect this to be a tropical storm. By the time it gets out of the Caribbean, it's already a hurricane. And there are indications that this system could undergo rapid intensification as it moves towards Florida here sometime Thursday. So again, this is the storm that we're watching. Thankfully, though, that cold front keeps us to the east. So here's future track. Watch how fast this thing consolidates getting into tomorrow. And eventually Wednesday morning, again, it's a hurricane as it threads the needle here in the Yucatan Channel between Cuba and the Yucatan. And then getting into Thursday, it makes that approach either towards the Big Bend coast of Florida, the Panhandle, or the Tampa Bay area. Still a lot of questions remain on the exact track that it takes. And there's a lot of factors that play into that. But here are all of the model plots. All the white lines here indicate the different models. The black lines indicate the consensus of those models, so no surprise that they're right up the middle here. But again, this storm could go anywhere where those white lines go, so don't focus solely on the black lines. Even though there is good consensus, good agreement in the models right now, this storm could take any of those different tracks. What is keeping it from reaching us here in Texas? How do we know for sure that it's not going to come here? Because that cold front comes in, it drops an upper level low over the area, and that will literally take this thing and pull it north, but it will pivot around that low. And so that's why it stays to our east. It gets deflected away from us. So again, good news for us, but bad news for the folks in Florida. Bottom line, we see development this week. It moves into the Gulf, and the storm will stay well east of us here in Texas. So there's our forecast over the next 7 days. Scattered showers and storms today, tomorrow, Wednesday. That front goes through. It is less humid. It is sunny. It is beautiful. Thursday and Friday, mid to upper 80s for your high temperatures, and then mid to upper 60s Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, possibly even Sunday morning as well. Great stretch of weather to take us all the way into next weekend.